One of the things that I've been hearing about the Veve app is, what if people lose interest, or is this just a fad? And although I believe this to be true for some NFT projects, and I believe at some point Veve will have its ups and downs, I wanted to share with you guys today on why I believe that Veve is here to stay, and why I believe they will be a leader in this space. When it comes to fads, there are a couple things that come to mind. Before I jump into that though, I wanted to give you the definition of fad. A fad is an intense and widely shared enthusiasm, especially one that is short-lived and without basis in the object's qualities. A craze. Now, I've seen a lot of people comparing the collectibles aspect of Veve to games like Neopets or Club Penguin, or even against a real-life collectible like Beanie Babies or trading cards. And although I understand where this notion comes from, these are so much more than just digital collectibles. So first off, when you compare Veve to any real-life collectible or digital game, Veve creates a finite amount of NFTs. Once these are minted on the blockchain, that's it. They'll never be minted again. And that's how much will exist forever. And in this alone, a new asset class is formed where people have already put millions of dollars into it. When you look at a digital game like Neopets or Club Penguin, although fun for a short amount of time, there wasn't a sense of ownership or investing because you didn't own any of the assets. And after a while, people just move on because there isn't an emotional or financial attachment. The big difference with Veve is that all of the NFTs will eventually become interoperable, which will be huge because you can take along your assets with you into other metaverses and games. In this, we've seen projects like Axie Infinity and Veve give people the ability to quit their day jobs and create jobs for themselves doing what they love. A large part of why this works is because of the direction the world is going in. Late last year, Facebook introduced that they would be changing the name of their company to Meta. This was to align with their goals of creating a metaverse, in which our lives in the real world would be an extension of. This comes at a time where we are more dependent on technology than ever. With the current climate of the world and everything going on, it is extremely difficult for people to meet in person, and a lot of meetings and connections take place online. But what if I told you that we've been living in the metaverse this whole time? We work through our computers, we're able to connect to the internet at all times, we are constantly on our phones and are connected to the internet 24/7. If you told me 20 years ago that everyone, including my parents, would be looking at a glass screen that they have in their pocket every day, I would have called you crazy too. I've met people from all around the world without physically meeting them, and we've spent a ton of time talking, to the point where I feel like I know them. And the reason for this is the similar interest that we formed around Veve. Now, the metaverse that Veve and Facebook are setting out to create are more VR and AR heavy to immerse more of our senses, but are no different than the ones we've already been living in today. From a technology standpoint, it's just the natural next step. The interesting thing with Veve NFTs are that they are officially licensed by these large companies, and eventually there will be something for everyone. And in the same way, I see people connecting through the Veve app based on their similar interest. I really see Veve as a gateway into the NFT world, as they make it really easy to understand and start collecting. I see Veve bringing on mass adoption through familiar brands, and in this, more connections will be formed based off of people's similar interest. I heard an interesting quote today saying that social media and our profiles are a portrayal of how we want the world to see us, but our collectibles are a portrayal of who we really are. How I view this phrase is that you can go on Instagram or Facebook and post a bunch of photos of you having fun and portray you as this fake person on your fake profile, but when it comes to collecting, you can't really hide what you love. And as you start to build out your collection, it really starts to paint a picture of who you really are. The next thing that leads me to believe that Veve is here to stay is that during today's AMA, the team mentioned that there would be real life utility built into future categories and NFTs that get released. And they've already confirmed that some of these new categories that will be coming are music, sports, and concerts. With this type of integration into real life, you could have music in the form of NFTs. This would allow you to own the license to the music to be able to use on YouTube videos or projects, while at the same time fairly paying the artists what they deserve. And for sports and concerts, holding a certain NFT could be a form of a ticket. This would allow you to attend a show or an event, while at the same time giving you a limited edition digital collectible. These integrations will fit in seamlessly with your lives, while at the same time being groundbreaking, in the sense that there is now fair pay to artists and optimization for authentication happening all at the same time. With David and Dan having the foresight in 2018 to go out and acquire as much IP as they possibly could, and making claims such as there isn't an IP out there that we couldn't get if we didn't want. I truly believe that Veve will be one of the strongest players in the game. With large brands like Disney, Marvel, and DC all on the app, and the app giving you the ability to make your own jobs and make money, and the seamless integration with real world utility, all happening at the same time that our world is getting immersed into this digital reality. With all these large brands like Marvel, Disney, and DC, and Veve giving you the opportunity to create your own business, the conclusion that I draw from this is that Veve is not just a fad, and they're here to stay. And not only stay, but excel in this field. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section below. Is Veve just a fad? Please leave a like and subscribe to let the algorithm know you want to see more of my videos, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.